Well, hello and good morning. I'm actually going to be very high tech today, and I'm going to stick a book underneath my laptop right now. Remind me one of these days to get a new tripod, right? I think I'm going to go on and get a new tripod. There we go. Looks a little bit better today. And I need my beverage. Oh, it's a Friday morning. How are we doing? It's one of those days, right? So, how are we doing? Happy Friday. Shout out to everybody who's celebrating Passover this week. You don't need to see half my head. You want to see all of our heads today. So, happy Passover to everybody celebrating this week. Hope you are enjoying time with your family. And if you're traveling, that your traveling is going kind of smoothly, which we all kind of like. Yeah, so today is Good Friday, start of the Easter weekend. So, hope you're all having a wonderful Good Friday, if that's what you want. I got things popping up all over my screen today. There we go. Yeah, I'm a little discombobulated this morning, so my routine changed a little bit. Uh, First things first, I do not get any kind of compensation for this, but usually you see me holding my coffee cup in the morning, and I've already had my morning glass of water. I've already had my morning coffee. I've been addicted to like seltzer in the morning lately. After my water coffee, I have a seltzer, and I grabbed this Spindrift today, thinking it was plain seltzer because that's usually what I like, and it is called Yuzu Mandarin. Shout out to Spindrift. This actually tastes really good today. So this has been my seltzer this morning. I'll put it there out of the way. How are the bodies feeling on this Friday? So yeah, got it. I went to a new chiropractor earlier this week, and yeah, I got some stuff going on in my body. Yeah, let's see. I'm saying a lot today. So I got a lot going on in my body this week. We were dancing a lot in the ballroom. So I've been in frame a lot. I've been working a lot on technique, which is something I have not been working on for quite a few years. I've been focusing a lot more on choreography and just having fun. But this season, I'm really focusing on technique, hoping that Pasha and me can head out to compete next year. So really working on the technique, which is using my body in a whole bunch of different ways. So because my body's not used to working that way, I'm kind of making a few things cranky. So as usual, the hip and the knee are cranky, as always. An old runner's injury. But now my shoulder has been bothering me. That right shoulder has been bothering me. So today we're going to be focusing on our upper body. So in addition to maybe us doing some of this upper body work, I know I am being in frame and holding everything in frame. I'm learning my arm styling. Yeah, I think I'm getting better at it. So in addition to that, what do all of us do? We spend a lot of our time on our phone. We spend a lot of time on our devices. I know I've been guilty of being on my laptop a lot this week. And the chiropractor actually said something to me. He said our head weighs about 7 to 10 pounds. And you get even more weight every time your neck bends or you hunch over. So we're carrying that much more weight on our shoulders and our upper back. So we are going to work today on the upper body today. And of course, we might do a little bit of, of course, always the lower back and more of total body. But today it's really going to be about your upper body. So let's take out our mat. You can keep it the long way today. If you are facing me, long way is going to be really good. We're not going to do any vinyasa today unless, of course, you want to. Today, it's again all about that upper body. So let's bring those feet underneath your hips. Find that balance in between. Yeah, find it. Sometimes we're just leaning too far forward. We're leaning too far back. Maybe lift your toes up, spread your toes a little bit, find that balance. And sometimes what we do, because we want to stand up nice and straight, is we lock the knees. So can you just give your knees a nice soft bend today? And maybe give your shoulders a little bit of some movement, just kind of, realizing maybe how you're feeling today. Maybe move the neck a little bit. And let's gently bring the shoulders up and roll them back, opening up our hearts to this day. And I'm going to turn to the side. Sometimes a lot of us, what we do, we're kind of always looking forward. Can we imagine that we're bringing our head to the back of that headrest that's in our car? If you're like me, you've never fixed that headrest. I really should. We just want a nice straight line, the best you can, from the top of your head all the way to the soles of your feet. So you come here, and again, just arriving at this moment. And today I'm going to challenge you. What makes yoga different from any kind of stretching is the presence we put, the mindfulness we put into our movements. And think about it. Sometimes we're so far forward, right? We're kind of ready to speak before taking things in. So can you move your head over your heart? Maybe leading with your heart and not so much your mouth and our words. Let's take one deep inhale in. Exhale, release. We'll do two more, taking a deep inhale in through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Last time, let's take one more deep inhale in. Exhale it out. And as you inhale, this time let's lift the arms all the way up to the sky. As you exhale, let's bring the hands behind you and start to twist, turning to the right. So we're just working with the upper body. As you inhale, let's bring the arms up, come back to center. And as you exhale, we're going to twist to the left. Inhale, reach up to the sky. Exhale, twist. So start to link your breath and movement. And if it feels good, you can absolutely stay here as you are breathing, or maybe you want to bring your knees into this and get a little bit more movement. Again, it depends on what you want in your practice. Let's do one more. Yeah, just starting to loosen everything up as we lift the arms up. You're going to interlace the fingers, release your pointer fingers. My teacher, Virginia, always used to call this the Charlie's Angels Mudra. Take a deep inhale in, and as you exhale, let's come over to the right, giving yourself a nice stretch down the side of your body. And if this feels good, stay here. If you feel that you're tipping over a little bit, can you press that left foot into the mat, getting a nice stretch up and down the side of your body? And again, just breathe as you inhale, bring your body up. Exhale, let's come over to the other side. And notice, does one side feel a little bit tighter than the other? So this side is my tighter side. So I'm not going down as far. No need to force anything. Just honor your body where it is. As you take an inhale in, let's come up to center. Exhale, lower the hands down. Feel the energy, feel the heat building in the arms as you lift your arms up. Exhale, let's cactus the arms. Let's bring that right arm in front of us and let's swing that left elbow underneath your right arm. You guessed it. We're coming into those eagle arms. So maybe this is where you are today and it feels good. Maybe you want to move those shoulder blades up and down. Maybe you want to give yourself an inhale, and as you exhale, maybe roll that chin into your chest, getting a nice stretch in your upper back. As you inhale, let's come to center. Let's release the arms. Give yourself a little shake. We're going to hold that left arm. Press it down to this, I was going to say sand, down to the ground. Take an inhale and let's lift the right arm up. And let's just wrap that arm around our head. Take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, gently start to pull your right ear towards your right shoulder, getting a nice stretch down the left side of your neck. And again, just breathe. And if this is your first bit of movement this morning, you might be like, ooh, ow, I didn't have enough pillows, or I didn't use the right pillow last night. As you inhale, let's come back up to center, release the arms. Let's start this all over again. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, come up. Exhale, twist to the left. Let's do 2 more. As you inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist. Inhale, create that space. Exhale, twist. Last one. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist. Last one. Inhale, reach up. On this side, get that nice twist as you inhale, reach up. Interlace your fingers. Release that pointer finger. Take an inhale and reach up to the sky. As you exhale, come over to the right. And again, maybe you're going a little bit deeper this time. Your body knows what we're doing. As you inhale, come up to center. And as you exhale, let's come over to the other side. And again, this is my tight side, and I feel it opening up. It might not look it on the screen, but I feel it opening up. As you inhale, let's come on up. Exhale, lower the hands down. Let's inhale the arms up. Cactus those arms. This time, let's bring that left arm in front of us. Let's swing that right elbow underneath your left elbow. And what do you need to do? Maybe this is your yoga pose today. Maybe it's moving up and down. Maybe you want to inhale, give yourself a little back bend. As you exhale, start to bring that chin into your chest, giving yourself that nice little rounding in your upper back, getting a nice stretch. Inhale, let's come up. Release the arms. Do you need to shake it out? As we step our feet out a little bit wider than hip distance apart, reach those hands out, come out into your 5-pointed star. Take an inhale in. As you exhale, let's hinge forward at our hips, coming into your wide-legged forward fold. And do you need to have your hands underneath you? Do you want to grab your ankles? Sometimes I like to come in, do a nice half lift. Exhale, fold all the way forward. Let's bring the right hand directly underneath your face. Let's inhale, lift the left arm up, coming into your fan twist. And again, just breathe. As you inhale, reach up, exhale, lower the left hand down. And we're going to inhale that right arm directly up. And feel how this twist is feeling for you. So you take a deep inhale in, exhale, lower the right hand down. Let's inhale, roll the body up, one vertebrae at a time. Let's turn those toes out. Heels are going to come in. Inhale, lift the arms up, and as you exhale, come into your goddess. So really engage your fingertips to the sky. Ooh, I feel my knee saying hello, good morning. Take a deep inhale in. As you exhale, bring your hands down towards your thighs. I love to call this sumo wrestler. Take an inhale in. As you exhale, let's bring that right shoulder towards that left knee, looking up over your left shoulder. Feel that stretch in your upper body. As you inhale, let's come up to center. Exhale, let's do the left shoulder to that right knee, looking up over your right shoulder. Take a deep inhale in. As you exhale, come back to center. Exhale, fold all the way forward. Can you bring your feet together coming into your forward fold? And do you need to come into a ragdoll, maybe swaying the upper half of your body over the lower half? So just because our focus today is on our upper body, that doesn't mean we're going to forget about the rest of our body. So from your forward fold or ragdoll, let's bring the hands down to the mat. Step or walk back into your downward facing dog. Start to get a nice stretch up and down the back of your body. Maybe you want to walk your dog. So these Friday morning classes, I'm doing them at the same time as you are. So this is my first movement of the day. So what I may be doing may be completely different. As you inhale, let's come down onto our knees, into our tabletop. I'll turn around a little bit here. We're going to take that right hand, bring it directly underneath your face. Inhale, lift the left arm up to the sky. As you exhale, let's thread the needle underneath that right shoulder. Maybe your left shoulder will come down to the mat, maybe your ear. Maybe you want to reach that right hand out. So today, since we're focusing on the upper body, I'm going to suggest that you stay in your thread the needle posture. Maybe with your hand, your right hand by your ear, maybe stretching it out. I'm going to suggest not to go into a bind, opening up. Just get the stretch in the shoulder. We're going to do this one more time, so you will have the option if you want to open up the next round. So let's take an inhale in. Let's bring the body up. Let's bring that left arm up now. We're going to replace that right hand with your left hand. Inhale, lift the right arm up to the sky. As you exhale, thread the needle underneath your left shoulder. So again, maybe the shoulder will come down to the mat, maybe your ear. Maybe you want to keep that left hand, as you can see, right on the mat, or maybe you want to stretch it out. And just feel the stretch. Enjoy this stretch. As you inhale, let's bring the body back up. Give yourself a nice big hello, little reverse twist. As you come into your puppy pose. So our puppy pose, we bring our hands out as far as you can in front of you. Start to lower the forearms and let your heart come down to the mat. Yes, your booty's going to be up in the air as you give your upper back a nice stretch. So I was dog sitting this week, and guess what? The dog kept on going into puppy pose. Not downward dog, but puppy pose. So give yourself that nice stretch in your upper back. And if it's feeling a little uncomfortable or challenging, breathe through it as long as you can. And when you're ready, let's start to walk the hands back and come into a child's pose. And now, this is your time to make your practice your practice. Do you want to stay here and rest, coming into and staying in your child's pose? Maybe you feel like you want to play. Maybe there's movement your body needs. Do you need to maybe micro move your hips? Maybe you want to come into a tabletop doing some cat-cow. Or maybe you want to flow. I know so many of us don't feel we've done yoga until we've done a yoga flow. And if your flow today is your typical yoga flow with Cindy, I would love you to inhale into your plank, exhale into your chaturanga, inhale, open up into your cobra, tuck your toes as you exhale, coming into your downward facing dog. And for those of us who have chosen to play or rest, we're going to meet everybody in our downward facing dog. And we'll walk our feet to our hands, coming into our forward fold, rolling the body back up. Shoulder, neck, and head last, coming into your standing posture, ready for round 2. So let's step the legs out as far as you can. Inhale, open up into that 5-pointed star. Take a deep inhale in. As you exhale, hinge forward at your hips, coming into your wide-legged fold. Let's bring the right hand directly underneath your face. Inhale, lift that left arm up to the sky. If this feels good, stay here. But if you want a little bit more, I'm calling it a little bit more of a corkscrew in your twist, take that right hand and bring it towards your left foot or ankle. And maybe give yourself a deeper corkscrew. So again, this is my first bit of movement with you. I'm nursing a few little injuries. So today, my body is not going there. But if your body is, absolutely go there. Take a deep inhale in. As you exhale, let's lower the left hand. Replace the right hand. As you inhale, lift the right arm up to the sky. Again, you can move that left hand towards your right ankle. So this side is a little bit more open for me. And play around. One side can always be different than the other. So you take an inhale in, exhale. Let's lower the hands down. Let's turn those toes out to the corners, heels in, bend your knees, and let's reach up to the sky. Can you straighten those legs? Exhale, come into your goddess. Let's bring those hands down to your thighs, come into your sumo wrestler. Take a deep inhale in. As you exhale, let's bring that right shoulder towards your left knee. Can you look up over your left shoulder? Notice the difference in each side as you inhale, come back to center. Excuse me, exhale, bring that left shoulder to your right knee. We're on live TV, yeah. Take a deep inhale in. As you exhale, let's come back to center. Take a deep inhale and exhale, fold forward. Let's heel toe those feet together, coming into your forward fold. Or maybe your ragdoll. What are you feeling? This is always your practice. Let's bring your hands down to the mat. Walk or step back into your downward dog. And today, since we're focusing on our upper back, can you turn the creases of your elbows forward, getting more of a stretch in your upper back? As we take an inhale and exhale, lower your knees down, coming into your tabletop. So we're coming back into our thread the needle. Let's bring that left hand directly underneath your face. Inhale, lift the right arm up. As you exhale, thread the needle underneath that left shoulder. So this is where I said we've warmed up the body. If you want to stay in this thread the needle, absolutely stay here. If you want to stretch that left hand out, you'll get a deeper stretch. You can stay here. But if you want to open up your shoulders, which a lot of us are have the rounded shoulders from looking at our devices, open up that left shoulder and bring that left hand to touch your right hip in your bind. If you are in your bind, let's bring that hand forward. We're going to bring the right hand directly up to the sky. Exhale, lower down as you bring your right hand in front of you. Inhale, lift the left arm up. As you exhale, thread the needle underneath that right shoulder. So again, maybe the shoulder will come down. Maybe your ear will come down. Maybe you just want your hand by your head. Do you want to stretch it out? Do you want to open it up? Do you need a block today? Listen to what your body's saying. So pain is an indication that something is wrong. We never want to just kind of be like, ooh, pain, and fight through it. So today, I'm feeling it in my shoulder. I'm taking it easy. Honor your body. Honor what you're feeling. It's okay to take a break during a pose if you feel pain. Let's take an inhale in as you bring the body up. Exhale, come back into your tabletop. Let's walk the hands out. Bring the forearms down, your heart down, come into your puppy pose. Get that nice stretch, and when you're ready, come into your child's pose. And you might notice I am ready to play. So if you want to rest, stay in your child's pose. If you need to play, maybe some cat-cow, maybe some child's pose and some movement, or if you need to flow, inhale into your plank. Exhale into your chaturanga. Inhale into that cobra. Tuck your toes, come into your downward facing dog. And when you're ready, you can come into your child's pose or just come down onto your back. So remember, these are quick practices. We want to get them in. We want to do our movement in the morning. So we're going to come down onto our backs. I'm actually going to change my camera for this. As you see, my socks, my selts are all over the place. This is the joy of a home practice. Let's bring those knees into your chest. Lower the left leg down to the mat. Bring that left hand on the outside of your right knee. Stretch your right hand out. Take a deep inhale in. As you exhale, start to guide that right knee towards your left hip as you look over your right shoulder. So again, just because we're focusing on the upper body doesn't mean we forget about our twist, doesn't mean we forget about our lower body. Inhale, bring your body back to center. Let's lower the right leg down. Lift that left knee up. Bring your right hand on the outside of the left knee. Stretch that left hand out. Take an inhale in. As you exhale, let's bring that left knee over to your right hip as you look over your left shoulder, coming into that twist. Again, listen to your body. If this is your first movement of the day, your twist may not look as good as it does. Try about 5 o'clock tonight. I actually will give a twist after my dance lessons today and my practice today when I'm warmed up. As you inhale, let's come back to center. Let's lower both legs down. We're going to lift the arms up above us. So coming into a little bit of a reverse Superman. Let's bring the right ankle to the right corner of the mat and slide that left foot next to it. Interlace your fingers, release those pointer fingers. Let's start to point those pointer fingers towards the right corner of the mat. Coming into your banana. And just breathe. As you inhale, let's come back to center. Bring that left foot towards the left corner of the mat. Your right foot can slide right next to it and then start to guide your hands towards the left corner of your mat. Getting that nice stretch down the right side of your body. Take one more inhale in. Exhale, come back to center. Release your legs maybe to the corners of your mat, allowing your feet to open to the corners, having your hands open to the side. We're just going to give ourselves just a few breaths. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Last time, give yourself one more inhale in and exhale. And of course, if you have time, if you have a playlist going in the background and you just want to stay in your Savasana for a little bit longer, absolutely. Stay in your Savasana as long as you need to. If you're ready to start your day, give yourself a little bit of movement before rolling over to one side of your body, making your way back up into a seated position. Let's take a deep inhale in. Bring your hands to heart center. As you exhale, bow your head towards your heart. Give yourself a wink and a smile for taking the time to get on your mat today. And maybe today isn't the best day for you. I'm going to be honest. Today was a struggle for me. I'm in some pain from some of my little dance injuries that I have right now. Nothing major, but it would be easier to sit on a couch than to do some movement. So thank you for getting me out as well and coming onto my mat. That's what we do in our community. So again, all of you who are celebrating Passover, I wish you all a very happy Passover. For those of us who will be celebrating Easter this weekend, again, I hope you have a wonderful Easter. For those of you who are local to me, I will be in the studio tomorrow at 10 a.m. For those of you who would like to join us online and practice from home, just go onto my website, yogawithcindy.com/schedule. Sign up for the 10 a.m. Easy Like a Saturday Morning class. So hope to see you, whether in person or online. We love having you join us online as well. And just a few quick announcements, of course. I am teaching at the Lucia Studio Mediterranean Retreat in Valencia, Spain next month. There's still some spots open, so go check it out on my website, on my Instagram feed. I have information on that. It's right before Memorial Day weekend, so it's a great way to start your summer, like just starting in the Mediterranean and then coming in, and we're into the summer season in New York or in the United or in this hemisphere, whatever, if you're not in New York. And also registration is open for my 3 other retreats. My last retreat for 2026 will be in Puglia, Italy. It's going to be total creativity. We are going to have painting, dancing, cooking, and hand pan, as well as 2 yoga classes a day, a visit to the city of Lecce, which is the Florence of the South. And of course, we're going to fit in some beach yoga, because what would a retreat without beach yoga be? What would Yoga with Cindy be without beach yoga? So of course, we're going to be doing beach yoga. We'll start in Spain, end it in Italy. And if you are looking forward to 2027, our registration is open for our retreat in the Azores. And of course, we are flowing again with Mamma Mia. We'll be going to Skepalos in Greece in June. Total Mamma Mia theme. We'll get to see where the movie was filmed. Maybe we'll have a screening of the movie too, with popcorn and everything. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, have a great day, everybody. As always, if you need anything, if you need any help with any injuries, or if you're looking to travel and come on to a retreat, you know where I am. Again, it's always my pleasure to be here. I love doing this. So thank you for allowing me to do what I love. Have a great day. And if you're with your families and friends this weekend, enjoy your holiday weekend. Bye now. Peace out.